Well done, your princeliness. I'm certainly not in any hurry to get on your bad side.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Blue Lions, Azure Moon. We got the little battle for the houses with no stakes, basically. Except if I, yeah, basically no stakes. Only that I'll get some extra rewards if I won. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. While we have our lords and prince and whatever talking to each other.
I assumed you would attack us head on.
No, I didn't.
I clearly need to rethink my opinion of you. Well done, Dimitri.
You both deserve equal praise for a battle well fought. All three houses did extremely well.
Both of us kind of just ganged up
Don't
on
you agree, Professor?
the Black Eagles, which had the stronger force of the three of us. The Golden Devil was pretty strong.
It's an honor to hear that from a fighter such as yourself. But there's no getting around it. The Blue Lions were better prepared. In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put
Yeah, I
this
think it
experience
would
to
be
use.
better if Claude actually charged in with the rest.
I wouldn't mind.
But since he stayed,
I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time.
it kind of made it easy.
I'm kidding, of course.
That is nothing to joke about. The true battle of the Eagle and Lion is best left in the past. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually change the name of this mock battle.
This is the best to get along.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses.
Yeah.
And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
You really value that kind of thing, don't you?
I have no objections either. And you, Professor?
I'm fine with it. Oh, I'm seeing the feed here is stuttering a little. Let's try to refresh it, see if that helps. I'm looking forward to it.
You look so happy. I love seeing you like this.
Hopefully it's just a preview. Hopefully it looks fine in the actual recording.
I suppose that look on your face is just another boon from this glorious day.
I haven't dropped any
Perhaps the best one of all. I had a wonderful time today, Professor. As usual, I was astonished by how much you ate in the name of celebration. Really, though, I must thank you again. Our victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was thanks in no small part to you.
We all did our part.
Yes, that is true. But it was your instruction that allowed us to reach our full potential.
Yeah, but you need to be able to follow.
I feel silly admitting this now, but when you first came to lead our class, you unnerved me.
Dude, that's perfectly normal.
You never smiled, and you never showed anger either. And yet, you didn't appear to be suppressing your emotions. They just weren't there. At first, I thought perhaps you just didn't care for us. But I soon concluded that wasn't the case at all. For the longest time, I just couldn't tell what you were thinking. It was though you had no humanity whatsoever.
That's kind of rude. Yeah, that stings.
You're different now. In the half year we've spent together, I've seen the glow of humanity in your eyes, and in your actions countless times. I am truly grateful to have had the chance to spend this time with you, Professor.
Getting cozy, are we? Mind if I cut in?
That's enough, Sylvain.
Oh, please. I would love to join you as well.
Of
I have
course.
so many things I wish to talk to you about, Professor.
We can all have a nice
Oh,
chat.
me too. I have so much to tell you. And I want to thank you, too.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
As you can see, you have our trust as well as our admiration. I look forward to spending the rest of the year with you.
As do I.
Good. Then let's give it our all.
Oh. You fine there? You fine there, XSplit? You fine? Sure? Okay, XSplit, you fine? That's good. It's probably the heat. I probably should turn on the external fan. That may help. There you go.
Anyhow, it's getting late. We had better return to our quarters and get some rest.
Yeah. Good night's sleep always helps.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
That's one way to put it.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So,
Okay.
you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
Sure.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely.
They've been acting strangely.
I've already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
Okay. Will do.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
I do. I know the... Ooh, a Blessed Lance. Nice. Yeah, do that to combo. Yeah, a few that likes that.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
There you go. 5k gold. Thank you.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease? There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic. And dark magic at that.
You're talking about Ramire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Ramire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life.
Okay.
If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
That's nice of you, but...
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
Okay, see ya.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey,
Oh.
what's wrong?
Just got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got
Okay.
it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Weird. Instruct manually. Yes, please. So we are on the secondary. So not so reason, faith, fist, bows, horses. Bait.
No need.
Fist. The fisticuffs.
Thank...
Bows. A plus. Bow prowess
I'm
5.
getting
Nice. You like
Praise
that?
is a pre... That wasn't...
And Cyril is horses.
Yeah!
Dexterity plus 4.
Oh.
There you go. And yeah.
A question.
Some people hate spiders. People hate spiders or centipedes, but they have no strong feelings about fires or crickets. Why is that? They may all be bugs, but
As
such
good a
different
reason
species.
as any.
That's a lot of Professor points. Ali wants to talk here? Yes. Sure.
Hello, Professor.
Hello.
You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were. So we should have no trouble getting along.
Yeah. You were raised by Joe?
Huh? Did I not mention that?
No.
How thoughtless. What an embarrassing gaffe. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What
Right.
was he thinking, huh?
I want to have fun. Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him?
No. No talk
Well,
about it.
Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day.
Okay.
At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help out.
Thanks, officer.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Okay. What a nice support.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual.
He totally does know Sanyu.
Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known.
Who was that?
That was
Who
Lord
are they?
Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle.
An acquaintance of yours?
In a sense. We have spoken on several occasions, albeit many years ago. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle.
So you're Edelgard?
Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time.
Okay.
For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin.
You going full Habsburg over here?
All beings are attached somehow to those who are their family. Yes, even I. I must have had a family too. I wish I could remember them. My family. I wonder who and where they are, and what they're doing now.
I wonder.
In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
In library.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died. And yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
Linhardt, don't care.
Yeah. We got through that.
That's nice.
It's all coming together.
Am I making progress?
Excalibur. Nice. Okay, we have certification. Okay, so we had 3 possibilities. All of them are 100? Okay. So we're going with Armor Knight. That's what you're becoming, Sylvain. Can't stop it. You're destined to be Armor Knight.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. And yeah. Nobody else. Let's explore.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am
That's
so
not good.
sleepy and a bit. It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
I don't know. Hard to say why.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Okay.
This is my first time working with the Gerald.
Ooh, the Gerald.
The legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Yeah, you do your best. But man, I believe.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello indeed.
What the?
Oh, another thing here.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are 2 ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious, but magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds...
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to
You
ask
do?
me a favor?
Yes.
You want me to help out with your class, right?
Yes.
You just say the word, and I'll help however I can.
Nice. Ask questions.
Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right?
Yeah.
It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Manuela joined. Nice. We like that.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't care about you.
Hey.
Got another unit.
Well,
Who is the one and only? Good enough. Okay. Yeah. Let's make our way down then. Will we?
no.
Hello.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Maybe doing something?
I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Don't worry about it.
Is that so?
Ah, she's dead. Yes, doggy. Don't worry about it. Oh god, okay. We have, Did you're dead too?
The news reached us of the disturbance. Ours was the first unit dispatched to Ramire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
That does not sound good. Yeah. What? What do you want, kid?
Professor. The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
I don't know. No problem.
I am so
Hello.
happy to be part of your class, Professor.
That's good, Flame.
I honestly cannot
I'm
recall
happy
the
too.
last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
You're still a child?
Despite how young I may appear to you, I'm quite mature. You may be surprised, you know.
Yeah, so you probably have the same thing that me and Gerald have. Not aging for some reason. Anyway. Hey, Rhea.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? I thought you might. Traveling the world, just you and Gerald. How lovely it must have been. It was in Ramire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not?
Yeah.
Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, hello.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Ramire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
I'm alright
Are
now.
you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Don't worry. I'm fine now. I got this.
The
Hello.
knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Yeah. You do what you feel is best. Okay, don't care about either of you. Let's see who is in the war room. I think that's the one above it. The war room.
Well,
This is the common room.
I wonder how Ramire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman. the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Keep it in your pants, man. Not everything that works needs to be faked. Gotta be a limit to what you can go after.
That's,
Come on, there you go.
Hey, you.
Hello.
Professor.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey.
Okay.
May the goddess protect all of you.
Thanks. 2 notes. Typically decorated with red roses when I host a tea party, but lately I'm considering the virtue of variety. Do you have any thoughts about the flowers I might try? Lilies will be a good common one. You know I don't even care when people say I'm short, but I'm definitely open to suggestion if you know how to of a quick way to grow. Getting plenty of sleep might help.